Welcome back, everybody, to the South American Qualifiers. Right now, we're currently dealing with paiN Gaming versus Thunder Predator. What's a very relaxing hub?
Very relaxing.
This is like an NPR broadcast, Dota 2.
Except we actually
I'm here with GranDGranT.
And I'm here with
the legend.
Dota, Kappa, Capitalist.
Kappa Capitalist.
Did you ever think your name would when you realized your name was Capitalist and the most spammed emote and Twitch was Kappa, were you just like, whatever? Or
Yeah, I mean,
whatever.
yeah.
You don't actually see it spammed that much, though. It used to be, but people have laid off of it.
Honestly, it's like they're like easy memes that are like kind of good for your brand, right?
Yeah.
So when I saw people spamming Capital, it was
Cool.
What, sure, whatever. Easy meme, right?
Yeah. That's just free. You look cool, you look funny, you look fresh. That's all that matters. But paiN Gaming, they looked pretty fresh until about the 30-minute mark when HFN said, you know what would make this game interesting? If I kill their 4,000 net worth Visage in their fountain.
Okay. But if we were to agree to Blitz's assessment of there is no possible victory to there is a 1% chance of victory, compared to what I perceive as a greater than 1% chance that you have tilted Jaimari for the rest of the series.
That's smart.
I feel like that could be an overall strategic win for the series, even if it was a throw for the game.
Yeah, maybe HFN was on his Doctor Strange shit. He envisioned, and then he's like, you know what? I can ruin Jaimari's whole thing, and we still win. I mean, he predicted it.
I mean, we saw from the tips here, they were obviously trying to tilt Jaimari from the get-go.
Tipped him. They all used all three tips. Yeah.
And so maybe he had him muted, so he wasn't getting those notifications, right?
Ooh.
He's having a bad game and stuff, but he knows when HFN is diving fountain, you can't mute that. You can't close your eyes. You can't keep those images out of your brain.
And he didn't. It might. I don't know. I just realized. So that you have first pick, and your first pick hero is by far your least impactful hero. That probably has to change if you have a chance at winning.
I mean, I'm just not sure if Visage is a first pick hero.
And I know a lot of other teams have been running 4. I wonder if they thought about it or if Jaimari is just the only Visage player. If it's the only Visage player on your team, you just don't first pick it, I think.
No. I would agree. Have other teams banned? Like, is this some insider info that we don't know about? Have any of the teams banned Visage against Thunder Predator?
I believe so. I mean, I saw 2 Thunder Predator games and Visage wasn't first banned or even second banned, so unless it was in the other 3 games? Yeah, 3 games, then who knows? Could be a scrim thing as well.
Yeah.
That's one of those knowledges, even casters, the best of casters won't know what's happening in those scrims.
Quick update on the other series that is currently going on the European hub. It is Windstrike, a.k.a. Fly to Moon versus Espada. It is game 4 right now. Windstrike are up 2-1, and they are currently up in game 4 by 19K net worth. Good work, Grant.
Thank you. I was like, God,
you're good with your fingers.
Don't mess up, baby. I don't know. It just feels like paiN is on a whole nother level in this team. And at first, well, I did think the other series was going to be closer, which it kind of was, but paiN is just, they're showing why they qualified to 90% of the South American spots.
Did you do that? You didn't. You were sitting with.
What
Somebody jumped into our channel and gave us a more official title.
I assume it was the mod guy or whatever.
Yeah.
He seems like the kind of guy
Good
that would care
hiccup.
about that.
Why would you?
I mean, I just all lowercase Twitch BTS Twitch.tv Beyond the Summit. He gave us a nice caps BTS. He put a line in between that and then the stream title.
What is that line called? If you
Looking
do
good.
The shift, whatever, the one above enter. A
pipe?
pipe?
It's a pipe?
The pipe key? I'm about to give that BTS channel the pipe.
I fully believe Kevin.
I do.
Like, he said it very confidently.
Yes,
Yeah,
he
easily,
instantly responded.
Yeah.
Maybe he's had that same question.
Boy's a
in
genius.
the past.
He looked it up.
Boy's
Boy's definitely a genius. Shout out to Kevin in production and Scott.
Yep. Everyone.
And Eric, I think, is there too.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody.
Shout out to you,
Okay,
Yeah.
Blitz.
the viewer.
Blitz,
up?
I gave my best assessment of you give it to Morphling, you're going to win the game. He went beyond godlike and couldn't win the game.
Mm-hmm.
What would you do now?
I would.
Do you think you just trade Visage for like Alina or TA? Wouldn't that game have gone better?
I don't know.
Right? I don't know. I feel it obviously
It
wasn't
went
a 2.
terribly.
It was mid lane though,
Yeah.
right?
The
Okay,
mid lane like tripling up
whoa.
was definitely an issue.
You guys see this? They first banned Visage themselves against paiN.
Maybe it is. It
So,
could just be a scrim thing.
Were they
then,
just
where
were they
know.
just really no.
Yeah.
Were they just really afraid of paiN having Visage? Is that why they first picked Visage? Because they thought it was going to be a 1-2 Visage pickup from paiN?
You still don't pick a Visage if
That is the only answer I could really come
I
up
know,
with for
I
an
know.
early first pick Visage.
I just would disagree if that's why they did it, but
Yeah.
I could see it being the reasoning. I'm not a coach, so I think that'd be a good one. I'm like Coach Carter. I've never seen that movie. Is it a good movie?
It was okay.
All right.
It was like a
Did he end up winning?
mediocre. What it did end up happening? That's the one with Samuel L. Jackson, right?
Yeah. If he coached his team to a victory, then that's definitely me. If they if it was like a feel-good win where they didn't win, that's not me.
Somebody that some girl that I was hitting on at some point told me that she watched Coach Carter. Do you remember when I told you this? She straight up told me she's like, Coach Carter's on Netflix. I was like, what? She was super excited about it, and I was like, wait, how many times have you seen Coach Carter that you're excited about this movie? Grant, deadass, she looked me in the eye. She said she's seen that movie more than 50 times.
Head ass, really?
Deadass.
Dead ass.
I mean, everyone has a movie like that, right? Like mine is Jingle All the Way. I watch it 4 to 5 times every December.
Really?
I love that movie. Jingle All the Way, Arnold, Sinbad. Sinbad is godlike in the movie. You guys, name a weird movie. I'm sure you guys have a movie you watch a lot that other people think.
Oh, they end up losing, by the way, in Coach Carter. Sorry to spoiler alert
So
you.
not me.
Well,
I'm
but
a
he
winner.
teaches them the value of an education, which matters.
Well, he didn't teach them the education of making billions of dollars playing the NBA with LeBron.
That's an unrealistic goal, but he taught these kids to learn. It was like his stand and deliver moment, you know?
But they lost.
It was like,
Exactly. What better way to learn than to lose?
yeah, learning is
Much
losing is
like
learning.
Thunder Predator,
Yep. Ban
who
the
learned
Visage.
from their loss and banned Visage. Did not ban Night Stalker, neither did paiN, and it will not be picked up at all in the first 1-2. Instead, we had Warlock, then Wind Ranger, Bloodseeker, now a Beastmaster.
What's a Storm Spirit band say? Blitz.
Tinker.
Okay.
Tinker.
Simple enough.
Tinker, Tailor, Soldier, Spy.
Also, it's good versus Bloodseeker, right?
Yeah.
Oh, blood.
It actually wins the mid lane, which is pretty rare for a lot of Storm Spirit matchups.
Storm wins every mid matchup.
If you're playing it.
Definitely not if I'm playing it.
What's Storm's worst matchup, actually?
Like in mid?
Yeah.
Who do I hate like seeing on the other side?
Yeah.
Let me look at the heroes real quick.
Just one. Like, is there like one just, oh my god, I lost?
Oh my. Like hero in the game, I probably hate playing against anti-mage the most by far.
Yeah, but a mid matchup. Like, the first 7 minutes, we'll say.
I would say probably like SF is probably the most annoying
Oh, okay. Yeah. Makes sense.
because he just walks up to you
He's
and
worse
raises you.
than Lina or Viper or something like that.
Viper's not as bad, and Lina is pretty annoying, but at least she doesn't just straight up kill you.
I thought you would hate Lina the most.
Well, I
especially
can kill
since-
her
Yeah.
because she only has like 700, 800 HP, but SF just gets like treads and an Aquila and a wand, and you're just staring at him like, good luck.
And he can just go to the jungle if you really want to kill him. Like, see you later.
Yeah, I mean, the matchup just kind of like, it sucks. I don't like it.
We should talk about the fact that paiN have Wind Ranger and Bloodseeker.
Yeah.
So, in this pickup 1-2, usually we would say Wind Ranger support, but this is of course paiN Gaming, who have run a lot of Weehaw Wind Ranger in the past.
Oh, a lot.
So I guess that's just an option. But I would be surprised if they did decide to pick up their 2 cores to start.
That'd be different. And Bloodseeker plus Wind Ranger and Magnus plus Wind Ranger, that is quite the lane to go against. Either one of those.
Tusk.
I'm fine. I thought Schofield was the only one who actually played a good early game last game.
Yeah, and he's got a saving mechanism for the Bloodseeker. both against the silence as well as some of the rupture time. He can pick up the shackle targets.
I feel you need more farm this game, though, because you're against Wind Ranger and Bloodseeker. And I'm not sure if a Tusk can find a Blink Dagger that early.
I like that early Wind Ranger pickup, by the way. It reminds me of something that, remember EG used to do when they'd pick up the early Lina? And you weren't sure if it was a Sumail one or an AUI?
Yeah. Pretty much exactly. And there's Troll. Well, HFN Troll. Does paiN ever not last pick their mid? I mean, I'm assuming now Wind Ranger is 100% support after the Troll pickup, but...
Yeah, but isn't this Weehaw Bloodseeker? They've been playing Weehaw Bloodseeker in the past, right?
That's true. So
And then
right,
so
he
you do
does play
HFN mid troll?
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, never mind. That's
I
weird
mean,
stuff.
you could still do mid Bloodseeker based off of...
Yeah.
If the matchup's really bad, then you put Troll there. Or maybe you even aggro. Like some sort of like Troll, Wind Ranger, Bane, aggro, tri-lane, Bloodseeker, 1v1 top.
Can I do a sponsor call out?
Sure.
I'm sure BTS would not say no to that.
Okay. I'm going to read it straight from Twitch chat, okay?
Okay.
Sennheiser's gaming headsets help players around the world enjoy time with their games to the fullest by providing outstanding wearing comfort, excellent microphone clarity, and premium sound quality. Get 5% discount on Sennheiser gaming headsets with the code BTS.
Can you read out the URL as well? That'd be helpful for them.
http://bts.gg. All right, I'm done.
/TI8
Send chat.
send chat. Come on, dude. You want to be a professional, you got to say the whole thing.
Thanks for picking it up.
Lena for Thunder Predator. That's what you wanted, Grant.
It was?
That's what you're getting here.
Okay. I like Lena. I always like those middle heroes that can do well in lane and go to the late game. Wind Ranger is another one that's just like that, even if it's not middle.
And it's good versus all three of these potential cores, right? It's good against Wind Ranger? I think so. It's good against Bloodseeker, good against Troll.
Yeah.
Is it good against Wind Ranger, William?
It's okay. All right. It like trades,
All right.
but I think Wind Ranger can kill you.
They don't really have a support to set up the Wind Ranger yet, though, if it was middle.
I don't know, maybe Bloodseeker 4, King RD, gonna just Blood Rage his Wind Ranger and she'll Power Shot and deal like 3,000 damage. What do you think, GranDGranT?
Do it. I'm always in for the crazy ones, and what do you know? They pick Lena middle and they ban TA. It's usually a pretty good option.
Okay, so they think it is potentially a Weehaw hero left.
Oh, hey, I'm fine. Whatever.
Okay,
Just
what about
do
this?
it. I
Hear
like
me out.
this.
Wind Ranger offlane, Bloodseeker support, Bane support, Troll carry, Weehaw 0 mid.
What's a Weehaw hero mid that can outcarry a Morphling and do good against Lena?
We saw that aggro dual lane of Wind Ranger, Bloodseeker
A few times, yeah.
in the qualifiers somewhere.
Yep. And pubs as well.
You can't Ember this time. I don't know, actually. Maybe
Sorry, I was just looking at Thunder. I already like that. You're gonna have the Warlock Morphling probably, and then a Tusk Beastmaster lane. I already like those lanes way better than I did last game.
Hey, real quick, is you don't pick it here because Lena and Warlock and stuff, but Meepo's really good versus Morphling, right? Or does the fact that he can morph and dispel, can he dispel the net? Is that a problem?
That's a good question.
Because otherwise you should be really good, right? AoE
If
disable,
you can do that, yeah.
big burst damage.
Does it just...
I mean, if you just like quad, use their poof poof poof,
Yeah.
you just die.
That's well Blink.
So that's just something paiN could do in the future. I don't think they do it here, but
It's rough against the Warlock Lena.
Warlock Lena is exactly why. Oh,
Sky?
Ooh, is that
Weehaw Sky or Weehaw
is that
Wind?
Weehaw Sky?
I'm gonna go with Weehaw Sky like I originally predicted.
No.
Oh no!
Wrong.
Got me.
Gotcha. I don't know. I actually like. I'll say it. I like Thunder Predator's draft a lot better.
Yeah.
They
Me
have
too.
stuns, but will they use their stuns this time?
They
Grant?
used it the last time we saw a lineup that they had tons of stunts.
Yep. When they have it, I really
of
just like
stunts.
if they do those lanes right. Warlock Morphling and then Beast Tusk and then Lina middle. I think as long as J Mari doesn't get completely outclassed again, I think they're in a pretty good spot.
God,
But
that was so one-sided.
I mean, it was an outclass for sure that last game.
Okay, so your prediction, Grant, is that you will go 100% stand behind Thunder Predator. If they lose, God help him, you'll be struck down from the heavens.
Like, what's he striking me with? A lightning bolt?
Just
I've
like
seen
a
people
bunch of hot
survive those.
dogs.
Hot dogs? Yeah, of course then.
Yeah.
I love the weenies.
But you'll die from the hot dogs.
Yeah, you will die.
Will I die immediate? Will it be like one hot dog through my heart, or will I drown from
You'll
being
drown in
covered
them.
in hot dogs?
There'll be so
I'll
many.
suffocate.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that. I like Thunder Predator's draft that much. I will go with Thunder Predator and drowning in dingers.
God, I hope that happens. That would make a great GIF. GranDGranT just being swallowed up by hot dogs.
Hot dogs. I'm happy at first. And,
Yay! Oh no!
Now, I
You
mean,
can't have too much of a good thing.
I will say I think paiN is the better team, but I just like Thunder Predator's heroes, and I like a tune on Morphling, as I've said for 3 days now.
I think that you are pretty correct here.
My biggest concern is the Bloodseeker in lane. Right? This
Bloodseeker gets out of control. Good,
yeah,
good
this
lord.
okay, they're gonna aggro tri-lane and everything, but a Bloodseeker having a bad laning phase is really bad. He's faced up against a Morphling who can just, you know, if he gets ahead like he did last time, just deny everything in lane.
Jeez.
Schofield
Hello.
position himself for the potential Ice Shards trap. Instead is going to be overrun by some very strong level 1 heroes. The Blood Raged Skywrath Mage.
Gracious.
Oh my.
Oh, he just got his health potion canceled.
Oh no, they do have Jaimara joining them. They might be able to pick up a first blood here. They're going to go for the stun, follow up Ice Shards onto Duster. He turns around Brain Saps, heals a little bit more, but Duster's definitely dead. Waveform, not quite enough, but Attune finds the first blood anyway.
So Toon is like 12-0 in these games now combined.
So wait, let me get this right. You've already skilled Waveform on Morph and Stun on Lina, though. Isn't that bad for your lanes?
It's not great.
It's a first blood, but you're the health potion on Tusk. He didn't see the auto attack flying, and he just used it and he healed like 20 and got hit by it.
Yeah, unfortunate.
It's all a regen trade anyways in these off lanes.
Still, at least you're happy. Get a tune. Let him go beyond God like this game. I think he has a way better chance of carrying this game.
Oh, for sure. This game?
Yeah, no Slark just jumping on you with Nullifier Orchids and stuff. Like,
As long as Jaimari doesn't get dumpstered mid.
I think that's the biggest thing. It's going to be all about this mid matchup, and you know, Weehaw versus J Marnie. He lost the block obviously because he went top to help the first blood.
Schofield is so good at setting these traps. He's just got another one out of King RD, and that was the big threat in lane, was a Blood Rage Skywrath Mage, but if you get on top of him, he dies pretty quickly with no starting armor.
Oh, that's brutal. We're
Nice
going
to know.
back to back. Look at Duster right now at bottom lane. He dropped his clarity, pretended to attack it repeatedly in front of the Beastmaster.
In front of Rebbit.
How you could do that to Rabbit?
Yeah, Rebbit does deserve that.
I have not seen chat once, chat whale once.
Yeah, Rebbit seems like a chill guy.
I'm looking at it.
Have you?
I'm
run
not
into
looking at middle.
Rebbit? Do you know
No.
who he is? I don't think I've ever.
Maybe
run
it's like
into him.
Clayster Smurf or something. I don't.
Please.
This is already really bad
You,
middle.
you think Claystifer plays so much Dota that he has
Yeah.
one account that's purely for spamming mid lane?
And making you angry, and then a chill account.
Dude, it's
where
like
he plays professionally.
It's like
off lane?
Exodia when those guys all form up together. Like when Jaimari, when Claystifer, Azrael, like these fools. Who is it? Madara, and who's the other? And Slayer. When they make a team together, straight up gonna like summon the Forbidden One. The game is ended.
You're out of control, Blitz.
The Cthulhu rises from the depths.
Hey.
Look at Rabbit just grabbing double creep waves here, and Duster still only has level 1, so no Nightmare to stop this pull.
Yep.
All he can hope is just get a lot of damage on him.
And that's just another random thing, right? Because from the top fight, you knew he had brain sap, so Rabbit knew he could get away with that.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
simple things like that that add up.
It's free.
Toon apparently really wanted that CS. Also dodged the Skywrath nuke.
That's another hero, right? Skywrath has been around for so long and played the exact same for a while, and then all of a sudden people are like, wait a minute, maxing out concussive shot is way better, and now everyone does it.
Yeah.
Big increase in damage.
And the cooldown.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a triple, right? It costs. That's what I say. You look at all the things. It decreases cooldown. That's a plus. It does more damage. That's a plus. The movement speed slow is better. That's a plus. And it doesn't cost more mana. That's a 3-fer.
That's a 3-fer.
That's a 3-fer.
Wasn't that 4 reasons?
That was only. Well, I mean, I don't. I would count it as a negative if the mana cost went out.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Warlock
enough,
heal is
fair enough.
insane, though. It costs him no mana. He's got 2 clarities already. Tavo's getting pretty fast right now.
Oh, Toon, don't miss those last hits. I love Schofield. He just every game, no matter what, sigil.
Oh man,
I thought this was definitely a snowball game.
Nah, not for Schofield.
To get on top of the sky.
Schofield's trying to do your.
Atoon's going to do it by
clockwork.
himself, though.
One more, I think.
Got him.
Nice. And he can harass like 4 or 5 hits.
Yeah.
Only 3. My bad.
Grant.
Yes.
It's like your clockwork strat.
Yeah.
You know, you're trying to make the the cogs work.
That's true. Mine, like, I never look good doing it. Schofield has looked very good in the early game, though. So you know what? When I get home and I random Tusk,
No.
I'm going Sigil first.
Sigil
Not even
first.
second.
Not
first.
even shards.
I believe in you, Schofield.
If you could get stats, you would.
Yeah.
Stats and Sigil.
Stats and sigil.
Oh, that'd be fire.
Yo, this mid
That
matchup,
would
by
be
the way,
ice.
is getting pretty crushed.
And
Yeah. He's up there though. It's not a complete crushing. It is a little bit of one though. But it was 0-0 to 6-4. So J Mari did bring it back a little. I'm not sure. Do you go double null, right? On Lena or no? You don't like that? Versus
It
Wind
depends
Ranger?
on the game, I think. Some games it's really nice when you think you can get kills and you want to trade out hits.
level 2 Beastmaster goes for the TP out. HFN doesn't even try and go for the deny.
90 gold sigil.
Oh, he actually went all the way back to base, so that is pretty harmful. If he just went to tower, then that would have been okay.
Yeah, he's level 3 right now. He's having a pretty tough time. I mean, Tavo's about to hit level 4 off of this enormous wave that has been brought to him. And they're trying to slow down Atoon. He really isn't bothered by this, just because Warlock heals so good.
It hurts. It means he does have to actively, be switching strength and agility, but he doesn't care. He had a free game last time. He didn't have to do anything.
Yeah. And this time around, more or less. But now Weehaw is putting on a show mid.
Again.
Yeah. This is... I would say this is a crush now, right? You got
Yeah.
You got 10 more?
When you're able to force the enemy mid to go Shrine, and you don't have to.
This is a crush-in with an apostrophe. If he gets 10 more CS above J Mari, I'll give it to G at the end instead.
Okay.
Full crushing. Well, Jaimari's about to die.
It's a crush.
Doesn't land the stun, and Jaimari tries to go for the TP out, but...
Dude, that ruins this game even further.
It's a crushing now. It is officially a crushing.
You lose your TP, so you don't even get to come back mid.
Is this like a game of horse or something?
Dude, they just
Like the
triple
complete
tipped.
victory gets the last letter?
Yeah, pretty much. Atoon, like, I wonder what Atoon is thinking, because he played very well last game. He's once again in lane, doing pretty well, and he's like, just don't... I don't even care if you lose your lane, right? Like, I think losing the lanes are fine. Just don't get crushed, as we're saying.
Yeah.
And they are. Like, Atoon can carry these games if you don't just completely let Weehaw free farm.
It kind of feels like, when LeBron went off for 51 out top lane.
King RD, he's definitely dead.
Dude,
King RD's okay, he just got right-clicked. They cast 0 spells and he died.
Dude, he's going in.
Toon's going for it. He does have the nuke. It's not quite enough, though. Tavo had some heals. He had Magitic and a Fairy Fire. Immediately wakes up Atoon. Rod being a helpful support player.
Thank you.
Oh, mid lane. Whoa, Weehaw gotta be dove and trying to finish off Jaimari. Can't quite do it, and King RD doesn't have the damage either.
King RD
they
just
made
buys back to
very
back.
good use of this haste rune.
What is that? What was that stun by Lena? I mean, he got the double kill, but he didn't stun.
Mid lane?
That was weird.
Oh, Tavo.
Tavo, you're
he saw there were
fast.
so many low HP
Oh.
heroes, but
Ooh.
19 HP. He's okay.
Dude, Jay. This is a strange game.
It's not normal.
They silenced the morph up top before he could get off anything, and then they blood, and he just walked out of it and right-clicked him. They thought he wouldn't man fight him, and he's like, what? Sure,
I got stick charges.
cool, I'll kill you.
This guy actually died in like 3 hits.
He did.
He has 0 armor. Well, he has 1 armor.
He's back.
He's got it. Yeah. But if you are Atoon, you're looking at this game, or last game, and thinking to yourself, like, what needs to be done
Nice counter ward.
to make this game
What
okay?
more can I do?
Yeah. It's LeBron in game 1 against the Warriors. Go off for 51 and almost have a triple-double. and you still don't pick up the win.
But now middle, I mean, J-Mari just got a double kill. And it stopped KingRD from doing anything because he wasted his TB middle as well. So a little better, but now...
blow up a tune.
Damn.
Oh, that's his first death of the series.
I like it. It's not even meme picks, right? It just like happens that this is such a good combo for Zed Hero, even though it's kind of strange. And damn, they worked him.
We're going to go for the dive on the Warlock as well. But Attune is back, so maybe Duster has overstepped himself. Turns around, gets the sleep off. Prod wakes him up. He's going to go for the waveform. He knows he does have Schofield to go for the Ice Shard block in, so he actually doesn't need to try and pursue too heavily. Schofield's going to take a lot of damage, though, as he goes up into the high ground, but has the sword support of his allies if necessary.
Schofield's definitely performed so far in this series.
Yes. Sigil's very good in this matchup versus Bloodseeker, too.
Yeah.
I just realized how much better it is this game than last game. But HFN, I mean, we haven't really talked much about him, right? He's top CS. He's only a little bit above Attune, but still, HFN, you let him free farm, he will take over a game.
Oh, Weeha's going for his MKB first item again.
I hate that. Oh,
I thought he was going
do you like
Maelstrom.
it? Do you like it? I don't like it.
I can't say that I love it.
I mean, the damage is quite nice versus Morphling, but surely the magic damage is still really valuable.
This comes from the mind that brought you the Treads Vanguard Invoker.
Great.
Remember that?
I
but I
remember
think
it,
the first game, it did end up working, right?
It won.
It
we
was
beat
some
VP
weird,
with it
like,
at ESL.
Yeah.
Please recall.
It's
VP
recalled.
was slayed in 20 minutes.
I remember they tried to kill the Invoker and lost
boy.
a critical team fight because of it early.
I was like, Weeha, your build somehow worked, because they got fooled into thinking you were an Invoker.
That game was, well, this game was like, whoa, a lot of kills right away. And now both teams are like, paiN's like, wait a minute, we can't just keep diving these guys over and over. We got to chill out a little bit, just let HFN farm. With the agility.
I mean, Revit is certainly not having a great game, and the other two lanes are going all right for paiN. So, feels like the static laning phase should be good. Kind of baited by the bounty rune. They're going to go for this kill on Revit before he can pick up his level 6. Schofield can't really get there in time to save him. Maybe he can save the tower, though. Maybe.
Maybe. Nah. They do have Glyph. But Beastmaster won't be alive for 6.
He has J-Mari coming in.
This should be a free tower.
Schofield snowballs last second, hits the stun onto Tavo. Does have the Ice Shard still. J-Mari finally shows up to the party here enough in time to be able to kill HFN, but he misses the LSA and he gets silenced up now. No Laguna Blade for 3 seconds. Now he's going to be shackled. Excellent setup by Weeha off the range creep. LSA does land onto the Wind Ranger, but still enough to slow him down. Turns around, gets the kill onto the Bane. A spiteful kill. I was saying with the spiteful tips coming out from paiN every single time they kill J-Mari.
HFN has been doing HFN things. Chilling down here. They bring the fight to him. He's got 30 CS on anybody. For the most part, he's going to be massive Grant.
Yep.
I mean, we talk about Attune a lot, but HFN just kind of does his own thing.
Yeah.
Look at that, the value Blood Rage to heal him back up so he doesn't have to go back to base or anything.
Yeah, as you said, that was just a better team rotation, right? Like, they knew they wanted to fight around that tower, and they knew people are probably going to come down to defend it, especially with Schofield sitting down there, and they rotate one extra person, and it wins them the fight and the tower. Now we have, man, MKB first. I mean, he wins with it.
Didn't
So,
he
as long
lose
as
with
you
it the
win.
one
lost
game we
with it.
saw?
Oh, he did?
Yeah, they were up by a lot, too.
Top lane, Bean's Grip on Attune.
Oh, man. Attune.
Second death.
All right, this game's a lot. This game got a lot worse now. Attune never died, and now HFN's rotating to kill Attune. This is just better rotations now,
They're getting out. They're getting outplayed now.
for sure.
Thunder Predator just look a little lost in that regard. They're going to smoke onto top lane, but they're only 3, and there's going to be 4 a top lane. I'm sure Weeha can run across the river and join them if necessary. So they need the right
you're running
jump, but they're
uphill.
going into the high ground. They've already lost their smoke, unable to get the silence off fast enough. KingRD does with his Mystic Flare, though. Schofield no longer silenced, can go for a kill. Now it's going to be onto HFN. He actually blocked Revit out. He picks him back up with the Snowball. They're still going to try and go for the Troll kill. With the axes out, they might be able to finish him. Skywrath Mage almost dies, but Lina goes down first. Revit will be able to finish him off, but bashed up by HFN. So
Did you really want to pick him back up?
I don't know.
That was, you had to do something quick. That was That was a Tavo one fight. He just ruptured and blood righted the low ground against Alina, and Alina could do nothing.
Oh,
Dude,
man.
that was a lot of damage.
And Weehaw almost has, somehow, his MKB complete.
They're just playing way better than last game too. Maybe it was a warm up. Maybe they woke up this morning. They didn't even play pubs. They're just like, let's just win today. They didn't warm up, and first game was a warm up, and now they just look clearly better.
They ate their Wheaties.
Yes, they did. I hated Wheaties. So garbage.
Schofield. Oh, they might be able to blow up the HFN. Jaimari does not have Laguna Blade, so he's going to need to land this next LSA. The Ice Shark does block him in, setting up the LSA. Dragon Slave instead will be able to finish it off. Nice shackle from Weehaw. He'll let Duster clean up the kill, trying to get the power shot from a distance. Didn't have the brain sap on Duster, it seems.
Were they just scared of Warlock Rock, I guess?
Yeah, I think they're just scared of trading the Wind Ranger out for a Tusk.
Dan Schofield's, perfectly placed Ice Shards to get him like the biggest kill on the map.
They needed to slow down this Troll's momentum so bad. He's got Battle Fury. They can go for Roshan
You
pretty
got
soon.
TP.
Instant TP and takes it out.
Don't move. Okay, he's not. I think it was last year's TI qualifier. Someone just got ruptured at 50 HP, wouldn't escape, and he just moved like 2 seconds later and died. I remember that. I was like, oh.
Welcome everybody from BTS 1. We're here in the South American qualifiers, the playoffs right now between paiN Gaming and Thunder Predator. This is the other semi-final game. We already had SG move past Taurus Gaming.
Oh, top.
Jaimari setting up for the kill. Oh, misses the LSA. That may cost him the kill as Duster has a decent amount of HP and a brain sap to boot.
Okay, so maybe the play of tilting Jaimari from last
worked.
game is worked.
Currently in the series, 1-0 lead for paiN after very dominant victory. Only slowed down by a slight throw from HFN. King RD does have some problems here. Attune actually turned into a Skywrath himself. Block in from the shackles. Oh, that slows down Attune, and now they're going to be able to get the silence. A snowball pickup.
They've got
They're going to be
grip.
deep in paiN territory, though, and Attune has already morphed to strength just in case.
Nice axes.
There's that MKB. MKB first Wind Ranger.
Real Weehaw. I wouldn't call it classic, just a Weehaw.
You can call it a Weehaw classic.
All right.
Some real Weehaw classics.
Some real Weehaw. They're up 4K. I mean, it was already a 6K, so Thunder Predator, they get some nice rotations. They finally get that kill. Jamar is missing a few, but I like that he's rotating with his team. You're missing spells, okay, it hurts, but at least you're rotating with your team and you're making stuff happen. Good last hitting too. They do still have grip up like Blitz said, so it's pretty much a free kill anywhere on the map.
Rabbit, this time around, he will not be able to just TP away. He is not going to be going for the Medallion Shadowblade build that has been so popular of late. He's still going to go for the Necronomicon.
Do you like... Oh, okay. Oh, the creeps died. He just had no vision. I was like, what?
Yeah, and
I don't think you want to run up that hill.
if he didn't get off Morph Strength, that was obviously a kill. But Duster, he's very dead. Laguna Blade just thrown around by Jaimari. They're still going to try and catch HFN, but Jaimari's already out. He's leaving the rest of his team behind, as he should, because paiN, they brought 2 of their cores up here, and a very fast Bloodseeker is going to try and track down Schofield. Now he has 1 shot here to be able to get the Ice Shard bounce over. Couldn't quite get it. As a result, will die.
Dude, I think he almost tricked him because it looked like they thought he did trap himself in, but I think he had just enough life where the Bloodseeker saw him. That would have actually been hilarious.
And that and the Blood Right revealed the area that he wasn't there.
That would have been a sick play otherwise. Accidentally.
Accidental play. Well, Attune doesn't have the Lincolns.
Say a minute later this game because he had it like 16:05 last game.
The 2 deaths slowing him down quite a bit.
I'm surprised it only slowed him down a minute or so. That's actually pretty impressive. Because they haven't even taken a tower. You know, they're 5K down, but they're actually in a better spot than they were last game, surprisingly.
It's not hard to be in a better spot than
Jaimari had the game this time around.
True.
Jaimari can play Dota.
They have a 3rd core.
Last game, he did not exist in our minds or hearts.
He did not. Neither did his birds.
And he gets to farm somewhere outside of the base. He's going to have a Shadow Blade pretty soon, so he can go hunting.
He can, especially with this MKB build, right? He can easily solo kill the Wind Ranger.
Yeah.
He can solo kill what? Pretty much everyone but HFN. How much is Bloodseeker going Blade Mill? Sorry.
No, he's not. He's going to Yule's
Yules.
build.
Vanguard Yules. This is a lot different than I've seen in the other regions. I covered Europe and NA, and it was always not this.
Nice shackle from Weehaw.
See ya. That was sick.
Goodbye, Jaimari.
Snowball, Duster is in place. They do manage to. Oh, Fiend's Grip stopping the punch there. Great save from Duster. It will cost him his life, but
Nice save, yeah.
even just that one disable from Schofield could have made quite the difference. Oh, King RD.
Solo kill middle lane on a Warlock.
Behind the tier 2. All right, King RG just ran him down. Looks like Rod of Atos. Mystic
Damn,
Flare, maybe.
no boots, Rod of Atos. This is the build Blitz.
Have you not seen this no boots build from Sky?
And he already
Is it
moves really
pretty?
fast.
He's so fast naturally, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Is it pretty common?
Yeah, a lot of people just get the windlace, then you're good.
Because then you're actually 350 like a normal hero.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean,
It's so silly that he could do that, but
that's, I guess because the only South American I've seen who's played Sky this, well, we haven't watched much Dota of. Unfortunately, this qualifier, but I mean, it's Stan King, and he's just brown boot stick. So
Oh, Weehaw just tricked Jaimari. He saw the two together, the Illusion plus Hero.
oh,
Nice save from Duster. They do get the Rod of Atos. The Snowball, maybe? It might not hit King RD. He is not quite fast enough. Maybe he should have had that boots.
fools. He would have actually lived there with boots. I mean, the Atos is clearly
he also
better,
would have
but
had less HP.
Yeah,
Hey, everything factored in.
yeah. That's math. Schofield did the math.
He added up the numbers.
Crunched them. Real
It all made sense.
genius. Well, Shadowblade Yules, yeah. Jaimari, do you think he should be more active on the map now instead of farming, or is he forced to be up here just so Morphling doesn't have to? I actually don't know.
I'm not sure. With the Lincolns, Attune can probably play on map more than he used to. But I think before the Lincolns, they needed the Beastmaster and Lina to push out the waves. So that way, Attune could play a little bit more on jungle time. Oh, yeah.
That's a tough one. You have to do it every game.
Yeah, this is quite
A tad annoying.
Oh, Jaimari. I don't think he can solo kill HFN.
Probably not.
So maybe it's a good thing he didn't try.
No, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of this Vanguard Yules build.
Why not Grant?
I just like, why not just get Blade Mail, especially against a Morphling and Alina? Like, Blade Mail's just such a better
Yeah,
item.
but it's hilarious. It's like you Yule somebody, then you drop the silence on the ground, and they're getting silenced.
But wouldn't you rather just win?
Okay, yeah, there's a lot of reasons as to why it's not good.
I mean, I think it's fine. I just think Blade Mail, especially in a game versus when a Morphling and Lina clearly want to burst you, and they just can't. They physically cannot.
To play devil's advocate here, Morphling
Do it.
won't blade mail himself if he's waveformed.
Okay.
And then Lina will be looking for you out of Shadow Blade. So
Sure.
you might not have the opportunity to pop your blade mail against him.
So do you think you just shouldn't get it at all, or do you think you could even get it now? I think it's always a good item, I guess. But
I've never gotten this build, but I can see
digging it.
reasoning
Yeah, me
why
too.
blade mail maybe isn't
I
as
can see
good.
reasoning, yeah. I dig it. I always like new builds, too. It's what makes Dota so much better than all the other garbage.
And all
The
the
Shadow
other-
Blade, or Smoke Gank, they're going to run into... Oh, nice little save there. They can actually get some time for the Warlock to pop his ultimate. They threw it onto the neutrals, too, so they
Nice.
stay on the low ground, and now they get the Golem off. Attune's going to jump forward, trying to get some damage onto HFN, but straight into the Fiend's Grip, plus the Mystic Flare. Oh, no, Attune, what have you done? HFN with the BKB will battle out. He does end up dying to the right clicks of the Lina. Revit trying to get away from Tavo, but he's too fast, it seems. Schofield slows him down with the Snowball, blocks him in with the Ice Shards. Turn around. So, Jaimari, he needs to be able to win this fight for his team. He does manage to get the Laguna Laguna Blade out to kill a support, but it's the 2 cores of paiN Gaming who are still going to run down everybody. Jaimari doesn't hit that LSA. Schofield, he's going to have to do another miracle save here. He still sees the lead up, but can't get to him. Snowball slowed down underneath the tower with the Dragon Slate from long range, but the power shot from Weehaw. An ultra kill for him. Can he wipe everybody here against the odds? Schofield just needs to be able to hit this Ice Shards to kill Weehaw, but it's not going to be enough. Instead, he's going to go for Duster. Walrus Punch is up. He's got a Snowball now. He's going to kill him, but does get Shackle Shot, and Weehaw is far too scared.
Dude, Schofield's a god. Ooh. Schofield just, Jesus.
He just picked up a Blink Dagger from that.
It wasn't even that, right? I actually thought he was, at the beginning of the fight, was going to roll into the Bloodseeker, and he did it onto the neutral creeps instead. He just made all the right plays. I mean, it was still, you lost a Toon, and it was all that happened was Wind Ranger lived, which is great, and a Tusk lived, which, okay, but still, he played really well.
I mean, Schofield has been
a killer.
Yeah, in both the games. Even in the last one that you guys didn't see, he was definitely my MVP for the losing side, but there's just only so much he can do in this kind of situation. Like, he is still just playing... he is still just playing a Tusk, right?
Yeah. There is a big difference between Wind Ranger getting 1,200 gold, which now has Aghanim Scepter, and Schofield's getting 1,100.
Blink is nice, though.
Blink is mega value in this game, for sure.
The start of that fight, it was a perfect Fatal Bonds Rock upheaval, but then a Toon. He just played too aggressive, right? Like, he waveformed in, even with Strength Morph, and he got Ruptured, Silenced, Skywrath ultied.
Bane gets blown up, but this does put a
A Toon. Too aggressive, my friend.
Schofield does have Ice Shards. He's going to try and separate himself enough distance. Oh, he's got Snowball. Snowball. Oh, last second. Blink. He's good.
Wow.
For now.
Nice. Schofield just continues to kill it.
Oh.
All right. Warlock TP out, but there's going to be that Yules from
Grant,
Tavo.
if he had a Blade Mail there...
He would have Blade Mail and Yules. That's the build that I always see.
Rebit just died bottom lane.
Oh. Okay, now you're losing all your core. Like, when Schofield's playing this amazingly well as we see, but then you look up top and there's 2 of your cores are dead and Alina's just farming. Yeah. That's not a good look.
It's like, Game 1 looked like a small possible victory from Thunder Predator just because Atune and Schofield were going off. Now it's just Schofield.
Yeah. Atune's just playing way too aggressive. This Blood Rage plus anything versus Atune is just owning him.
That's what, right now, a 35% damage increase on Mystic Flare, which does 1,000 damage.
Crunch the numbers, Blitz.
That's an extra 350 damage, Grant.
That is crunched numbers.
Crunchy.
We did the math. So you don't have to.
I appreciate that.
I mean, you can if you want to double check.
Yeah, it's all you, dude.
I mean, I could actually do the hero reduction if you want me to.
Okay.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Nah, I'm good. I was kidding. Why? You fools. Use a calculator. HFN's level 20. He got the damage. Now HFN just runs in with BKB and kills everyone. And unless he gets roared, he's in a good spot.
Yeah. There was that one fight where he popped BKB and he took a surprising amount of physical damage, I think, from the Lina.
Yeah. Atune died and he died. It was like both the very farm people just died immediately.
Bottom.
They tried to go for a Rupture play. The HFN is going to come in from the side. They just blows up 2 heroes with that Battle Fury.
They need to get out.
They have nothing to be able to catch him otherwise. Atune tried to go for a TP up, but Weehaw blinked right on top of him. Turnaround Shackles, though. Atune buys himself a little bit of time with the win run still up. He's going to get out of that blood ride. He's just cruising along, has the waveform ready to go.
He's got win run in a second here.
Yeah, between the two, he is... Oh, but the Shackle! No. Ah, nice turnaround Shackle from Atune. He had the Lincolns.
It looks like Weehaw's being Lotus Orbed.
It really does. Like, he just cast it immediately after every single time. It was a nice escape from Atune. That could have been a lot worse. It was still bad, but it could have been worse.
God, the troll just... He just goes in. They can't really stop him at this point. He's got Aegis, level 21.
Ancient Seal cooldown. So I guess this is just a Morphling build? An anti-Morphling build? Because most go for the Arcane Bolt.
Yeah.
I think that's one of those where, like, that -8 Ancient second cooldown is so good, but the other one is just, it just gives you a full nother skill.
I think it's like the common perception that it's just like, it's extra damage, right? Yeah, so it feels really nice, but now you can perma-silence somebody. They're going to catch both the Beastmaster as well as maybe Schofield. Schofield does have that blink, but good play by HFN to cover that ground with the axes. A lot of damage put on HFN. Of course, this is the Aegis, so Attune is not going to make any sort of commitment. Slowing down King RD with a boar, as well as the upheaval on him. Now the Ice Shards blocking them in. Maybe they should have just let... Oh, nice sleep save from Duster. I thought this was a mistake for them to try and bail out King RD, but it just might work for them. Snowball through King RD. Schofield won't be able to make it out. Turns around, Walrus punches up Troll. Troll's a little bit low, but again, the Aegis and Tavo super fast. He goes straight for the Morphling. Not able to catch up to him, J Mari. Oh, nice. The counter Yule Scepter there from Tavo. Keeps... Oh, another save from Duster! This man is a machine right now with the nightmares.
He is dusting on these kids right now.
Oh my...
Damn.
Hot damn.
Like, doing it to yourself, okay, that's cool, but a little easier. But doing it on someone else when you don't,
the back-to-back timings.
Oh, too, they break the Lincolns. They're just going to jump on him.
Bash? Don't need it.
Not even required.
It's funny the gold lead is lower this game, but it feels like such an even harder game. Just because the Troll, like, they have 0 counters for Troll right now.
Chiffen getting a little bit low. Still has the Aegis on himself.
Aegis.
Aegis.
Get him, Grant.
I'm just helping.
You're gonna fix him for TI. That's what you're doing.
I will. I got you, bud.
Say thank you, Blitz.
What? I'm gonna be there, but I'm gonna be like grilling up like hot dogs outside the
It's like the Fonz, you know what I'm saying? Hey! And then you're meeting someone named Jess, but you have a Boston accent. Hey, Jess?
What a tutorial.
You're welcome.
All right, HFN still has that Aegis. They try and go for him, but again, they don't want to fully commit. But Schofield's fully committed right now. He does get a little bit of distance away. Ice Shards coming up in a second. Ancient Seal. He does have that magic wand as well. Turns around. Ice Shards couldn't actually finish off HFN by himself.
Hey, Jess.
Well, I don't know. HFN just too farmed. And he's actually on a tower hitter, right? Like Slark compared to Troll and tower hitting. I think you know who you want.
All he has to do is not throw now.
And luckily he doesn't have an ability where he doesn't really take damage like Slark's ulti, so he actually has to be a lot more careful.
For those of you who joined us just recently for this game, last game, paiN had a very dominant lead, and HFN dove the fountain to kill Jaimari.
With an Aegis.
With an Aegis, died twice. And his whole team ended up dying as a result.
They still won, but it threw about 12,000 gold in the upcoming 10 minutes.
Yeah. Went from a 20k gold lead to about only 10k, 8k.
Is he going on Troll? Is he going Lincolns or Scott? Oh, Lincolns, he has it. Okay, damn. Goodness.
And
now
Jaimari's not going for the right-click build. It's,
okay,
I thought I saw him have Aghanims queued up. I think that's good versus Troll with BKB, but I think you prefer just being a right-clicker, right?
Yeah, you need to get, like, rank. You just need to, right, you're going to be defending uphill the rest of the game. You just want to just throw Dragon Slaves and right-clicks.
Hunting down the Hawks.
Blitz, can Attune carry this game?
I would say that it's... I don't think it's unlosable, because I think that Morph is really nice right now in this game. And that Troll... Like, the difference between Troll versus Slark is that once Troll's BKB gets really low, he doesn't have the same options of going in. Like, he just dies. So, if they can hold, like, 2 more fights in a row...
Schofield, he's going to get blown up right away. King RD's already dead. They do
This
manage
is
to
your
catch
shot?
Weehaw with the Golem on the high ground. Duster managed to get a really good Fiend's Grip on a Jaimari, but he already popped his BKB, so no damage done. And they're just rolling over paiN. They forced a TP. They had the push in at top lane. The moment HFN TP'd, which they saw, I think maybe from this ward or something.
Schofield went immediately in. Even though he suicided for it, that was a 1-for-3 trade.
Damn. Yeah, Schofield's death for sure. Absolute worth. And I don't think they have a way to catch this Morph anymore.
It's tough. Oh, hello.
HFN can cage Warlock or not.
Look at this in mid. Jaimari looking for the Yules, but They've got ways around it. He can just pop his BKB and kill him.
Yeah, he doesn't have mana either.
Yeah. He's not about it.
Smart not about it.
They gotta wait for the next Aegis on the side of paiN before they want to try to end the game. But they really need to figure out a way that they can take these fights. Because Warlock is one of the best high ground support heroes. You can just sit there, wait for fights to come into you, cast your your Fatal Bonds plus your Rock, and you're gonna be useful no matter how many items you have.
And if you shotgun somebody during that,
Yeah.
it actually becomes Morph goes from like, okay, he's just gonna single target one person down and then right click someone else, but he could actually do a really good broad amount of AoE damage with that waveform.
Click this Warlock right now. He almost has Ags. He's really close to it.
Yeah.
No, stop buying the support items. Make Schofield buy him, you fool. He just spent
Yeah,
like 300
Schofield's-
gold.
Well, I get Schofield really does want Spirit Vessel. That's understandable.
I'm pretty sure in Ags, though, compared to 300 gold. But yeah. They're just doing their own thing right now, and it's working. Only 6k down.
I think that their inability to kill this Morph is the biggest issue. Atun is just doing Morphling things. It's not as easy for this troll to just get on top of him because you won't kill him. You don't have an Orchid. You'd have to just perma-bash him. Weehaw would have to get a Shackle Shot. Like, there's too many conditions for them to kill this Morph right now.
Everyone's getting a Lincoln's against this. I guess the Bloodseeker. Well, you got a lot of single target. Fiend's Grip, Rupture.
That's
Silence
excellent.
from Sky.
It looks like they just want to outlast him in these fights. The Dire, at least, right? Because he didn't go physical or magical damage.
Yeah.
He just went Lincolns. He's like, wait a minute. I think with Warlock we do. Like you said, this 5 position is so important in the Warlock.
And it goes into that concept of just kind of like letting Atun carry the game. We just have to survive this. I like it. This moment in time.
Rabbit's thinking about it at bottom right now.
He's gonna go for the Shadow Blade out.
And he would kill Weehaw pretty quickly if he finds him.
Weehaw's going to show.
He wants to get the Shadow
HFN got
Blade
to
hit
jump,
first.
but we really want to see this. He's going to lead with the Shadow Blade, make sure to get the Necronomicons on top of him, and that is such a dead Wind Ranger. That is worth the trade-off there, I think, of Jaimari, especially if they can force heroes back. Atun forced them to TP back. They do not see Atun. He got the tier 2 and successfully got out.
Yeah, he's just delaying the game further. Even though Jaimari dies there, it's like the death doesn't really make a difference because look at Rebit at bottom. He's going to force somebody down here. That's going to allow Thunder to just continue to get a little bit more real estate on the map. Like this Morph is just going to continue to farm. He's almost got a full Scotty. He can pick it up more or less if he wants to. And now all the pressure in the world is on paiN to end the game.
I like it. Atun played a different Morph. Like this game, he's playing it more like the old Morphling, where you did split push and then you came back for fights. But he's just making space on the map. That's what made HFN TP back.
Why didn't he get the bounty rune? He saw it.
Yeah,
all right. Now wait, his boy Rabbit's coming back, I think. No, that's. Sorry, I had to look. Yeah, it is. All right. Whew.
Don't worry, Granters, you're right. Don't doubt yourself.
They got like 3 out of 4 of the bounty runs.
Yeah, they did.
Rich.
So
that's good money. That
6K to 4K.
Good. And that means all the supports probably. Do we have the Ags now on Warlock?
Oh,
Rabbit. They drop a sentry. Good use of the Centaur. Snowball safe. Okay, that's going to buy a moment. They're going to try and hit up the Troll as best as possible. Rabbit dropping low from the Rupture. He will eventually die. HFN runs him over. They try to go for the Bloodseeker. Yule Scepter, though, buys Tavo a little bit of time. He still ends up going down.
Slowed up.
Atun sees more. They're going to get the Skywrath Mage as well. And HFN, he's now been surrounded. No BKB to be able to prevent him. What a beautiful Ice Shards, locking him next to the cliffside. That's 3 down from paiN. And a buyback from Rabbit. Shackle shot onto Schofield. Weehaw gets a kill as they back out. And a buyback on HFN. They know Roshan guaranteed his spawn by now. It was a late spawn anyway, and they want to be able to contest that.
Yeah.
You see HFN's problem in these fights is he doesn't do enough damage. He's not that scary now that his BKB's so low. He's only got 5 seconds left. He goes in, maybe he gets one person, and then they just kite him. This Morph's got a Scotty. He's not worried at all. There's no burst like there was in the previous game. Like in the previous game, he was worried about everything, so he never hard committed. But this time around, there's no catch for him, so he's wholly unconcerned. Weehaw's item progression is, it's good, but again, they don't have the easiest way to cancel the Lincolns.
Oh, and that's why he has to rupture the Beastmaster, right? He's like, I got to rupture somebody in these fights, but no one's canceling anything, so.
Look at the gold lead now.
That's crazy. Atun Morphling, man. If it actually does go to a game 3, obviously it's extremely close right now, but Morphlin's get out of control. You have to ban it like second phase, right?
Yeah.
You just have, even, no matter how many counters you have, he's shown time and time again. And maybe the Schofield Tusk.
They do Roshan very quickly, but Schofield, he will get there in time to try and disrupt things. Trying to pop out that dust. Mystic Flare, that's just thrown on Illusion right now. They do manage to get the Shackle Shot onto Schofield, so he is dead. Everybody from Thunder Predator is going to try and get out. Attune turns around, tries to get the Shackle Shot onto Weehaw. Doesn't latch. Upheaval for a moment there just to slow down some of these heroes to make sure Attune does successfully get away.
There could be a turnaround. No BKB on Troll, but I guess he has Aegis.
See what Attune can do with this Morph form. Meanwhile, they're going to try and push out the side lanes as best as possible. Weehaw's already going to back out. I'm not sure what... Oh, he's trying to catch up the creep wave. But they're already hitting the tier 3. HFN, Blink dodges the shotgun there from Attune.
Here we go. Better than Slark for sure at hitting towers.
Weehaw just keeps on poking. If he gets one of those shackles behind them is Revit. He's already pocketed his Necronomicon. They're going to go for it now. Jaimari just BKB starts running in, and King RT is spotted by Revit. Maybe they're going to try and quickly kill him with the help of Schofield. They can save this Primal War. He spots an opportunity. He goes for Weehaw, trying to lock him down with the golems being dropped in. That is a huge amount of damage onto Duster with a Fiend's Grip onto Attune, but he managed to survive. King RT barely stays up with a Mystic Flare, but he finally does get blown up. HFN still battling it out, managed to finish up Revit with the help of Weehaw. They're battling against the golems. Now Tavo and the backline's going for prod, but over on HFN, Schofield caught him, just hoping he'd be able to slow him down long enough for Attune to catch him, and he does manage to get off the last shot, but it's not quite enough. Finally, he loses that Aegis and will be surrounded by heroes. Can Attune get the shackle shot necessary? The LSA blink away. It is dodged. Weehaw, Tavo, the 3 cores resetting from paiN, trying to get the shackle shot once again. Self-fuels. Weehaw just gets blown up by Attune immediately. LSA onto Tavo. Jaimari held the stun this time around and will just finish off Tavo with the attacks. HFN is forced to go for a BKB TP out. And it's going to be Duster, who may die instead, but Weehaw did buy back. If one of these heroes is out of position, he can't go for it.
Can I give a shout out to Jaimari? He used the Dragon Slave to bait out the Yules from Tavo instead of using his stun, so he no matter what guaranteed. That was super sick by him. Damn, that was a very hectic fight. Dude, Thunder, okay, get him out. Thunder Predator, my goodness, 6.08 on GG Bet. Have people not been listening to the cast? Like, we've clearly been favoring for like the last 5 minutes, and it's a Morphling versus a 5-second BKB troll.
Yeah, this is more or less a 6-slotted Morph. He's got Butterfly queued up too.
Yeah, once he gets that Butterfly, he's a full 6-slotted right-clicking Morph.
Yeah, I don't think you're killing him at this point anymore. It's like, you see Weehaw's trying really hard to connect the shackles to like random areas.
Yeah.
Just like hoping that something hits. And both the supports being like single target make this so difficult. The Morph never has to worry. If he's in range, he just waveforms out, lets his Lincolns do his work, resets. Then he just blows them up if they try to chase him.
Troll Nullifier.
That might help. He's had some problems being kited around, especially like when he goes for Lina, she just BKBs and runs away.
Well, now he's going MKB on the Lina. This game just feels like it's going to be so hard to end for both teams unless they win like another fight like that. And I don't think we're going to see fights like that because both teams are going to play a lot more strict.
Have no buybacks on anybody in this game, so.
Hey, don't do the Warlock like that.
My bad.
If his buyback actually pays off, like he gets
I mean, especially
rock
since
fatal
he's
bombs.
got the summons a golem on death.
Yep.
So he can. We've seen Warlocks when they do have buyback, they literally just suicide.
What do you take? The plus 20 chaotic offering armor? I think so.
Yeah. Against Troll for sure.
Against Troll Wind Ranger? Dude, what kills them then?
Nothing really. But it's another. If you take the other one, right? It's a 1 less shackle shot target. And he was using him to shackle shot. I think both are good, but. That's one of those weird ones, right? Like, neither of them seems that good, even though they're both good. I don't know.
Which one?
The Warlock ones. Like, they're both good, but it's not like they're game-changingly good.
I mean, I think
they're
the armor
level
one's
25
sick.
good, to be honest.
Yeah.
I think the rest of his talents kind of make up for it.
They do.
Like
sure. Experience is
the
nuts.
summons a golem on death is pretty nuts. Like you could reasonably have that as your 25 and be happy about it.
And your level 10s are both like, they're both extremely good too. Like
Yeah,
you can pick
50
either
cast
one.
range or +5.
You're right. Blitz, you're a genius.
I love you.
The hell? Okay. Just kidding.
Escalated very quickly.
They're all TPing. Oh.
That
That would have been a pretty big pick. That would have been a huge pickup. That's probably a Rax pickoff.
Hey, Weehaw doesn't have buyback. As we discussed,
Yeah.
no one really does.
What do you do as a late game Bloodseeker? I thought one of your plays was getting Aghanim Scepter as a late game Bloodseeker, especially when you're not the 1 or 2 position.
I no longer think this is the play.
I guess.
Yule's Crimson Guard Shadowblade, not looking hot.
I definitely don't think this is the item build anymore.
If he had Ags, like, he could really limit the Morphling, you know?
Yeah, you could.
Oh, or the Lina. Like, just double pop Rupture on somebody. Like, don't even care if you hit the Lincolns. It's okay.
Yeah, I think this is going to be about how this game goes. Now you see them all 5 sticking with 5, especially with no buybacks. And they saw that fight win. Like, that could have gone either way. It was just hectic, and a few little bit better plays by Thunder Predator scored him the win.
And this morph is not afraid of having buyback.
Yeah.
He's just buying out every time. I like it a lot. I think he respects the fact that he can't die anymore, or it's really hard for him to die. So he just picks up the BKB and the butterfly straight up. He's like, well, kill me now.
2 waveform charges as well.
What about +3 multi-shot adaptive strike, though?
Dude, with Fatal Bonds, this would be the game to get it if you really wanted.
Bang, bang.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
Oh, it's a DD morph.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe. Yeah, it is.
Oh, we.
He spots everyone.
Dude,
Schofield was
Did he know?
cruising in. I think he knew. I think they had the win run debuff go on.
Oh, you're right. Smart.
What a way to potentially
Dude,
lost.
chill.
All for Invis rune. Not even. Or no, he went for the DD.
Yeah, he went to.
Shackle shot? No, Fiend's Grip instead. Schofield.
That's Gem.
He's gonna die. Attune tried to save him with the Blade.
Oh, he's got to be careful. He double waves.
Well, they just lose their Gem, so it's not good for the Dire.
I mean, Weehaw knows that he's got to take some risks in this game, and he's trying to chase people out. He sees Jaimari. That global shot might just be able to catch this kill. Jaimari does have an Aeon Disc, but he's completely alone right now.
He's got Aeon Disc BKB Lincolns. I think it's very unlikely that he dies.
If they knew nobody was near him, right, it's just they didn't have vision on the other heroes. If they had vision on any other hero, I think you just go for it.
Yeah, just shackle and
But
hope the rest of the team gets there.
But I guess Schofield, Wally still had that Gem, probably de-warded the entire jungle. What a game.
So a Heaven's Halberd for Revit. Just needs something else to proc Lincolns, I'm guessing. And it's super value versus Troll.
Is going MKB now.
And has it.
Still value. It's not the full, MKB no matter what pierces anymore, but that's still one of the hardest changes for me to get used to.
Yeah.
The fact that 75% chance and not 100. It's not really that big of a change, though, huh? It just feels like it when you're used to it.
I'm not sure how paiN wins this now.
Misplays,
Yeah.
probably. Yeah.
300 snowball speed for the Tusk, which can be pretty dangerous at times.
You never really want to be in this position as a troll.
Troll showing on the creep wave, Attune.
Okay.
Will
They
also
know
push
they're
out
here?
the waves. They spot Duster with the ice shards. Skofield's actually going to blink in, immediately kills a ward, had Lincolns on him, protected himself. Fiend's Grip onto him with a Mystic Flare, but now here comes the Golems, double dropped, and they immediately blow up too. Skywrath Mage buys himself a little bit of time, but he's still going to end up dying to the LSA. HFN tries to get in there. He will be able to finish off Revit, but now he's not going to have a BKB, and Attune spots that, just turns around, kites HFN as best as possible. Farther down, Tavo and Weehaw, they're still having troubles trying to get out. Attune just ran down King RD. Prod actually gets cleaned up by Weehaw, and he blinks away
Nice play by
before the
Weehaw.
Golem could land on him.
Weehaw went off in that fight. He completely smashed the back lines.
Dude, this is like a team, though. You got 3 Golems and a book 3. I'm really surprised that Toon isn't pushing with them.
Yeah. What do they have the... He's 25 now. He didn't take a talent, though.
Just get the damage on the tier 3s.
Okay. Weehaw's popping the ulti.
One of them's dead.
You don't care about the 100 gold anymore. Like, whatever, free damage.
Yeah.
That's unhealable damage, Grant.
It is very unhealable. That's why I'm glad Lich isn't in the, in the meta. Thank God.
Because of his level 25 talent.
Think about a level 25 Lich in a game like this. Would you enjoy that?
I have seen level
Would
25
you
Lich
enjoy that,
once
Cap?
in my life.
He wouldn't.
I'm just saying, I don't think level 25 talent is the reason Lich. I'm glad Lich isn't in the game.
Oh, I mean, Frost Armor in general, then.
That's true.
That was a crazy fight. I don't know. This Warlock just doesn't get aimed, which is good for them. But this Upheaval has been killing fights lately. They like keep aiming him last, and Schofield dying first. I think he needs to chill because that was their gem again. That's 2 gems down now.
This mass pinging that's going on. They see Weehawk, but he blinks away. The wind run. He's just kiting him around, waiting for the rest of his team to get here. He does manage to land the shackle shot. Hit by the snowball, though. Force Staff trying to get Attune farther away, but they manage to get the Nightmare Fiend's Grave combination with the blood right over the top. Attune is dead, and now Schofield. He's silenced up. Can't immediately get away. Shackle shot it again. Disable after disable. Here comes a buyback. Rebbit is going to back up, try and reset as Attune comes in. Now he saw the Wind Ranger.
He's got the waveforms. He's got the second one up too in a second.
But he doesn't have the counter detection.
Damn. Wow, all right, so I guess that's how they kill him.
Farming in the jungle when only 2 of you are alive. It's a very scary play, and we see why.
Man, Attune was doing so well.
And Attune, like, he doesn't need more items, really.
He doesn't.
There's
Like,
no root.
he could consume a Moon Shard if he wants to. Like, he
No,
could
he's
replace his boots with something. But
Realistically, aside
he can
from
win the game with this build.
Yes, he just got greedy there. He had buyback money too, so it's not even as if he was farming for anything important.
He was just farming to do something,
Yeah,
right?
it's
Like,
just
you
like,
don't just want to sit in base, I guess, but maybe you
Sometimes
should have.
That's the best play.
And now you give away
Patience
the
is how
rush.
you win this
The
game.
global concussive is causing some issues right now. They spot some of these heroes. Duster,
Nice
and Will
dodge.
Scepter from Jymar. They do manage to hit the LSA onto him, try and blow him up. Laguna Blade, he's already dead. The Warlock Golem's dropped on HFN. He's at half HP already. He pops his own
Attune's
BKB,
dead
but
again.
Attune is dead from Weehaw. Shackle shot goes out. They're going to block in Jymar. They manage to get their nullifier on him. And Disc resets, but he does have a Shadow Blade up in 5 seconds. Maybe he can get out. Spotted by the Blood Right. Hit by another Shackle shot. Shadow Blade, he needs it, but now Tavo can spot him, so he won't
They
get
won't end the
away.
game.
He is dead now. Schofield, they did manage to kill HFN, but he had a buyback. So Jymari and Rebbit are the 2 cores of Thunder Predator who are going to have to carry this while Attune's dead for 90 seconds.
Weehaw is just being an absolute fiend right now in these fights. Like, he has completely blown this game open for his team.
He did go for the magic immunity.
I think it's actually literally just for Shackle Shot.
Oh, this is
Daedalus now.
problematic right now. They were in such a good position a second ago.
The Golems will slow down the push in mid lane. paiN will just still go for Aegis Cheese and Refresher off of Roshan. They do a lot of single target physical damage.
Schofield
Can
needs to chill.
Jymari get in there? Tavo's going to play on the outside with his invis. He does have... Okay, they spotted Prod, but a save from the snowball. Excellent play from Schofield. That's going to buy some time. The Warlock Golem is going to drift the shackle and hit it invis. Lena! Oh no, Jymari! He won't be able to get any stunts out of invis now. Tavo popped his BKB, turns and fights Jymari. He tries to get a Laguna Blade off on HFN, whatever damage he can, but
That shackle.
blocked by the Lincolns. Weehaw Wind Ranger winning the game right now for paiN. They're going to lose Rebbit as well.
Look at this. He's just going straight towards middle lane.
You don't even. You
He's
just
got
hit,
Travel's buyback.
you
he
just
wants to
hit
end this game.
tower and tier 4s, right?
Yeah, everyone's been dead. It's just Rebbit alive right now. Even if this Morphling comes back, he'd have to contend with the entire force of paiN at this point.
Oh, they are going Rax.
So Warlock just spot Refresher over using his buyback, but he's so close. 350, and he could Golems and
They're throwing it,
Suicide,
though.
But
It's going to be a 2-on-4.
Attune and Rebbit, they're going to have to be the ones to defend this. He does have double roar. He's going to go for it. One on Weehaw. Pops it. Refresher activated. Rebbit needs to be able to get out, but he's still fired. He won't be able to get anything off in time. HFN dies, but it's just the Aegis. Weehaw's dead as well. He buys back. Immediately starts TPing in. They're going to go for the TP in on Duster. Attune tried to kill him, but wasn't able to get the damage out on time. The Warlock
rock from
finally
the
came in
Warlock.
with the upheaval, but Attune, he's being focused down. Can't get out of the Mystic Flare, and now the Warlock's dead as well. The Golems can maybe kill HFN. They will be able to do it that much at least. And Schofield's up alive. It is possible that the support plus the Golems can hold this base a little longer.
Dude, we told you. We talked about it. The Warlock's going to hold this game.
I don't know how. Wow. They only lost to melee barracks.
Rihanna's
They could
gonna
lose
come
more.
in.
Look at this wall.
He's
Wall.
hunting. He's going to focus fire one of them, but Schofield, he's going to try and get some damage on him, but King RD blinks in, manages to get the Yules. Snowball goes off first. Now
doesn't
King
get the
RD,
silence.
he's going to be in trouble. He could just be punched up and almost immediately dies. Nightmare buys him a little bit of time, but not going to be good enough. Another golem down. Weehaw is now 1,500 HP, thanks in part to the Blood Rage shield.
And he's trying to find the angle right now, but they have the reveal on him.
It is so scary. Weehaw gets close to the golem. Schofield doesn't jump in on him, though.
Weehaw could
He thought
hold.
about it now. The shards goes for the snowball.
If he gets the
almost
kill?
dead. If he hits the walrus punching, he does. Schofield holds. He'll die here, possibly. Oh, Tavo and Duster, they can't
might
even
kill
go
him.
against him. They are actually
They held.
terrified of Schofield Tusk.
Unbelievable.
Look at him. He's going for more.
Wait, Jay Mari.
He's going to get ice shards. Blocking Duster. Oh, he got the Yule Scepter.
That was Jay Mari, dude.
He stops Tavo. Jai Mari comes in from the side. Caught Tavo as well.
That's
Did
the gem.
Jay just lose?
Oh
They've
my-
got a buyback on Tavo. 45 seconds until
18
the troll is
seconds for
back
the
up.
morph.
What?
It's over. paiN has lost this. The supports actually
Oh,
held
look
this
at
game.
this. Those all creeps. What's up, creeps?
The Siege Wagons will be able to finish off the melee racks. A pause from Jai Mari.
I'm not even mad. I'll be honest. This is one of those I'm not even mad about.
I honestly hope this is a BM pause from Jai Mari.
It
I
should be.
hope it is, because he has been BM'd all series long between the tips
There's
and the
no
fountain
explanation
dive.
at all. He just...
I hope it is.
Dude, Schofield's a legitimate god after the series. Like whether
He
they lose
absolutely
or
is.
win, even just this game. Like if
Oh
you don't vote MVP in game for Schofield,
You're wrong.
I don't like you.
I
as a
can't
person.
believe this game right now. I can't believe that actually happened. They held the game.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm fine with this.
explanation necessary from Jai Mari.
I'm fine. I'm fine with it.
Weehaw just unpauses the game. Jai
They
Mari.
said G though, so
Yeah. Okay, so they need to be able to push out the waves.
it's
Get to
pushed.
the base. 20 seconds until the troll is up, though.
Troll's not even that big of a deal, right? Like
Yeah.
if Attune has his 2 waveform charges.
It feels like Wind Ranger is the most important key.
All right, what are you Attune?
The refresher orb on the Warlock.
Yeah.
Saving the game here. But instead of trying to end, they're going to reset.
Are you okay? I feel you end it. You
I
try.
feel like there was an opportunity, but maybe not anymore. It seems like they're still going for it anyways.
I'm kind of okay with them waiting, because I do think they're stronger, especially now that they've got these refreshers.
That's a sheep though on Bloodseeker.
Yeah, so another control factor. And I think the Warlock is a larger
Oh,
problem.
the chicken.
Yeah, exactly.
No, oh,
That was the Hex.
see ya.
Damn. There goes that side.
I like how
Good pick.
Tavo's still all chat, so he's like, oh, damn. Got me.
I've been had.
The havings have been done.
Antis for Schofield.
You definitely have to get, if you're going to commit here, you need to get megas. Like, one set of racks doesn't do anything, I don't think.
Or they just back out.
They got the
before
bottom.
Wind Ranger stuff.
They got 2. I feel you need to get 3,
They're
though.
gonna try. Attune has used
You should.
most of his charges here. He's got 2
Why is this
waveforms
in
he
the
can pop.
bait?
I looked at that, well, I don't know. I guess if you get Enfeeble off on Troll. Oh.
They do have one set of golems. They'll have the second one for this team fight. They're going to drop it now. HFN tried to go for the Morphling.
Nice
Immediately
snowball.
onto everybody. It saves everybody. HFN, his BKB is completely nullified now. Aeon Disc activated by Schofield. He's going to the front line. Revit is just delaying all these heroes.
The
What
Rock.
a huge golem drop with the Flame of Bonds. It is doing so much damage. HFN gets blown up by the Laguna Blade, and everyone will feel the wrath
Damn.
of Thunder Predator as they run down paiN and push this to a Game 3.
Wow. That,
Wow.
That's just well played by the entire Dire squad. Like, they all played well. Schofield definitely played better than everyone else. I mean, how do you hold a 1v3 with... I mean, you had like 2 golems left. It's Schofield and 2 golems. I don't know. Blitz,
He played it super safe. He played in the back lines, did not let Wind Ranger ever get an initiation on him. He just knew, like, they have to target the golems at some point. My opening will be provided.
paiN thought that I thought that game was more or less wrapped up.
I thought it was 99.9. Not even 99. 99.9.
I was like, okay, the game is
Yeah.
over. There's no buybacks on anybody. Jarmari bought back. He died again. The game is mega over. Let's go to the next one, the next series. Let's wrap this one up. Thunder Predator, there are 2 supports. Their Warlock, I got to check this guy. Like,
Dude, I love that he just...
Their Warlock did
He did the most damage in the game.
38,000 damage
On his
by
team.
far. That's 10 grand over the Morphling.
The
Yeah.
king.
he did more damage than the Troll. The only person that eclipsed him in this game was Weehaw. That That hero is insane. He played that so well. The Aghanims and the Refresher saved the game for his team.
Look at the pick order, too. That was their last pick doing all that work. You compare it to Tavo, who might have actually had the lowest impact in the game, right, as their last pick. I just like to look at that and wow. I love how he bought the Refresher, too. He could have bought back maybe Upheaval, Fatal Bonds. He said, you know what? Nah, I'm going to buy the full Refresher shard when I come alive. If we're still somehow in the game, let's do it.
I am still baffled that Schofield held that game. I'm watching it again.
Watching it on the stream right now.
If he gets the silence off, if King RD gets the silence off
Yes.
before the snowball, the game's over.
Yep. There are two instant abilities. Schofield gets his off first.
The game's done. They have 25 seconds at that point to end the game. The Focus Star Wind Ranger can take the buildings really quickly.
Here we go.
It would just be hard for Jaimari. He's going to come alive, and for 30 seconds, he has to hold by himself.
He gets the Spirit Vessel, the angle. We
the
outpops
Walrus
the
Punch
BKB.
just one-shots him.
And Jay Mari coming over from the I love how he came from the shrine on the left side and got that extra kill on Tavo.
Yeah.
So good.
Okay.
That was I'm sorry. Okay. Wow. Do you ban Schofield Tusk first 3? Do you honestly, do you? Like he clearly was the best player on their team both games, I would say.
I
with that
don't even know if the morph was they kind of dealt with him.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's why I don't know. The Tusk. Take it away, make him beat you with something else.
Yeah, I need to breathe.
Yeah, that was one hell of a game, and we do have Game 3 coming up. So we're going to take a short break and be back. Be sure to stick around for this climactic finish.